We are back in the ghetto of dreams. Sizengenye. Listen here, it's not always easy for you to comprehend stuff that is higher grade mathematics, high grade calculus and trigonometry. That's why you need me, Baraka B, to come around and give it to you. Look here, this whole Arabization theory is very much important that we come to realization that the world we are living in is a matrix created by the Africans, these people. Now, these people committed the most heinous crimes in human history, but yet they have found a way to avoid being labeled as a horrible race by playing the victim using identity politics, similarities. You see, since they are similar to the people who live on this continent, on this landmass, because another thing I need to keep on reminding you, these people change and twisted history, origin, and dialect. They twisted even the linguistics of the globe. There is no such thing as continent in reference to land masses or lands. We've got 3 lands in the world. We've got India, 2, and Syria, which is Asia. Now, we all know geographically that these land masses were once one. And the tectonic shift happened. This landmass of the Africans, the Most High made it drift away because they were causing a lot of problem, especially in this place, and he didn't like that. He wanted to show them each house to its own house. He doesn't want mixing. But because they defy the order of Melchizedek, the order of the Most High, they disregard my law as Judah. They want to put up law, the Most High allowed them to. So they committed a heinous crime in the world with impunity, because right now they use identity politics to impugn themselves of the crimes they've committed against humanity, the crimes of ethnic cleansing and the disrespect to the Creator. That is, we'll put it aside. Let's talk in the context of the globe and humanity. Now, how did they do this? Let's put the Arabization theory on pause. Let's deal with this impunity that the Africans have received after such horrendous, horrible crimes that they have committed against humanity. Let's look at how they do it. You see, they attacked this place, ethnically cleansed the people of this place, raped their women, and assimilated into this people's sort of, feeling, sort of look. And immediately after they've ethnically cleansed these people, they then cry victim to their own South American Europeans and say, well, the Europeans, this were not the Europeans. So they unalive the Europeans, use the image of the European to get impunity for the crimes they have committed in this place by saying, well, the Europeans didn't ethnically cleanse them. No, they took their land, while the Europeans are their brothers. I need you to understand this, people. I don't think you people understand this, people. So I want to put it in a context at which you'll be able to fathom it. And I believe you'll do at the end of this lecture. You see, what you call Othozo, or Tozo, or Nico Lighters, or Swiss, or Shwezi are the minions of North America. They are black people. They are not Bantu, they're not Toucan, they're not Turanian. The same as the Natufians or the Notolia or the Anatolians of South America. They are not Terracans, they are not Caucasian. What they did, they attacked together with the Greeks, because these are the Greeks, and who are these guys? These guys are Babylonians, these are Egyptians and Babylonians. You need to get into this field and understand it. So, not that they designated the Greeks to attack alkabulan, no. They come together, attack alkabulan. If this one wants to become black, like we have Shanganis in alkabulan, they were once looking like this. They just grape the Bantu women and turn Bantu. You understand? Same as them, they just grape the Terracan women and become white, like you see them in what you call Europe, which is Terresia Etrusca. And that is exactly the Arabization theory, because it then elevated the Arabs to master position, because they needed to claim impunity to get their impunity for the crimes they've committed in this place, using the Arabs as a scapegoat, but not accepting that the Arabs' origin is their brother, but trying to paint the Arab as a Caucasian. And also at the same time gunning for the identity that they have toppled or stole here of Abraham. Remember, this is the nation of Abraham, the nation of Rome. So they hitting two birds with one stone. So if you really want to catch up on these people with their Arabization theory, you're going to have to be quick here upstairs. And that's why you need me to unlock those things. Unlock all of those keys and leave your brains getting that fresh breeze so that you can see them for who they are. Easy peasy. When you got me, Baraka B, I promise to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, this Arabization formula, or rather theory, is there to mesmerize the people using similarity looks, while as at the same time elevating the Caucasoids to top of the food chain, while as the black one gains impunity for his crime, because he can then say, no, it was the Romans. It was the Romans. And when we say which Romans, you say, well, Europeans. If we say Europeans are your brothers, they are Africans. You say, where did you get that? Because Europeans are supposed to be white. Well, what the hell are you talking about? Because he knows that the name European is actually an African name, and the Europeans are actually African. And he wonders, where did you get that? How did you figure that out? How did you figure that out, that I'm a criminal? I'm a mass murderer, ethnic cleanser. How did you figure? So, and that's why we come around and unlock these locks and chains that they have put onto your brains, so that you are free and you are able to see the world for what the world is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your ears and say adios, amigo. See me when I see you. All right.